have to take this. Keep it up and I'll take you to Shady Pines.
That's where I take you.
Ouch. Guess I backed into that one.
Blanche, what do you want me to do with Big Daddy's encyclopedias?
Oh, put them with the Bible in the liquor cabinet.
I can't wear this. Do you have any idea the kind of teasing that goes on in a locker room?
Yes. Now, look, you have to discover the sensuality of baseball. There are just many, many, many similarities between baseball and making love. The mental preparation. He's very wonderful, but I have only known him for a week.
That's right.
But I don't want to lose him. Girls, I just don't know what I'm going to tell him. I have to go put on my face.
What if she marries him? What'll happen to us? This house is hers.
Then we'll move.
We can't.
Dinner tonight. I just hope he has the answer I want to hear.
No. No. Don't worry, I'll be there tomorrow.
Cool as a cucumber, thank God.
Ma, you woke me up.
It's time to take your medicine anyway.
I just took my...
The next thing I know, I'm in the Bahamas. And I figured while I was there, I'd buy some perfume for you and your friends in the duty-free shop.
David.
I'd keep an eye on this one, lady.
Oh, I just don't know how to thank you, officer, but I would like to try. I'm usually at Wally's for happy hour on Tuesdays. What happened to Tuesday?
Oh, who cares, Blanche? Hey, once you hear happily ever after, it's over.
Well, Dorothy, did you get anything out of this?
Actually, I did get an idea. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take Ma away for the weekend to a cabin in the Florida Keys.
What the hell are all those sardines doing in the kitchen?
Wait till you're my age. We'll see what kind of straws you clutch at.
Not a problem. Coming here always used to cheer me up. That's why I decided to come back and spend Christmas here. Oh. By the way, let's get to the presents. I brought enough for everybody.
Cannot believe we're gonna miss going home on account of him.
Oh, there's nothing we can do.
Okay, everybody, here's your presents. I really hope you...
Lusted, just crying out to be released. I've never said this to another man, Ham, but I feel a heat between us, kind of a flame crackling and hissing. I want you to put that flame out, Ham. I want you to pluck me like a fruit and wash me off in your...
Share their lives and live in harmony. Of course, they can't mate or the mice would explode. You want me to drive tonight, Dorothy?
Oh, Rose, listen. I'm not going to the meeting tonight.
Well, how come?
I'm not comfortable there. I'm not... Oh, Stan, they're beautiful. They're just absolutely beautiful, but I mean, it's too much.
I know. I can't believe how expensive roses got since the last time I sent them to you.
Yeah, well, everything's gotten more expensive since Truman left office. Stan, listen, we really have to talk about last night.
We sure do.
See? It was a retirement home, and you know what they did? They set off the fire alarm in a retirement home. Who can rush? Half the people have walkers. The other half can't get out of their chairs. But they got bells going off like crazy. You know what that does to hearts that only beat a few times a week?
But in general, it refers to the kind of person you don't want to share your Hugenkoggles with.
Rose, if you say one more of those stupid words, so help
Blow it
me...
out your tube and burbles!
Well, then you pick a time. Well, honey, I really do want to see you. I think we have a lot to talk about, Janet. I've been thinking a lot about you lately. You mean this?
Was identified as Guido.
World's Fair. Have your picture taken with a Guido booth.
Ma, you were married to somebody else. I have a right to know about it.
Wrong. There are some things a daughter should not know about her mother. You're always sticking your nose in where...
The town started digging like crazy, kneeling by the grave, using their hands even, dirt flying and Beatrice screaming. And when they opened that coffin, there he was, dead as a doornail.
Of course I would. I got it on sale. I can't return it.
Oh, hi, Dorothy. We just went shopping for Sophia's party.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
I am having the hardest time finding a present. What are you getting, Sophia, Dorothy?
I would rather not say.
It's a surprise.
You know what it is?
That's right.
Well, how come she gets to know?
I just wish there was something more we could do for these people.
Especially the children.
Yes, I know. I'm supposed to look after their spiritual needs, but even I can't help thinking they have other needs that are far more pressing. Well, I'd like to thank you all very much for coming. I wish you every blessing for the new year.
I'm gonna pack. Sophia, wait, isn't there anything we can do to make you stay?
Nothing. My mind's made up. I'm leaving in the morning.
Oh.
Because Mother's dead, you two could never stand the sight of each other.
I had forgotten how much you look like George, how much you sound like him.
Oh, I can't help it. I'm his brother. Aren't you going to introduce me?
Too. Oh, where are my manners? Oh, Jamie, these are my friends Dorothy and Rose.
I won't dance. Don't ask me.
Oh, my God!
Dorothy, are you all right?
Hey, it's not as bad as it looks. The doctor says I'm fine. Just have to take it a little easy for a few days, that's all.
You're lying.
I'm sorry. Look, we have to do something about the roof. It's getting worse.
Forget it. You know how Blanche is. She'll wait for the ceiling to cave in on her before she'll do anything.
Blanche, listen, we really have to talk about the roof.
Dorothy, I already called the repairman. Last night, the damn ceiling caved in on my bedroom. Not the...
Oh, Ma, I remember when I was a little girl playing out in the street. I can still hear your voice. Dorothy, fix your dress. The whole neighborhood can see your business.
Sounds like me.
Ma, we don't have too much time.
Okay, let's get to the kitchen. I want to show you that hoe.
You didn't cover the robbery at all?
Was I wrong again? I mean, I could have covered the holdup, but it would have seemed like I was giving into sensationalism. I'm a reporter, damn it. They sent me to cover a story, and that's what I did.
I don't believe this. Rose, this was the opportunity of a lifetime.
But when we first met, I was very attracted to you, and I couldn't believe you thought I was the baby's mother. What were you thinking of?
Well, I thought, who am I to judge? I was bald at 23.
Well, I guess this puts an end to our relationship. You probably don't want to go out with the grandmother.
No, I...
Rode you out on the street.
I said I was sorry.
Oh, I feel just terrible. My eyes are all puffy, my nose is red, my glands are swollen. Isn't it amazing how I can feel so bad and still look so good?
I can't believe it. Vinny Battaglia.
Are you all right?
I think so. I don't feel any sparks.
Well, in this instance, I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm a little hot, but it's nothing I can't handle. Know it, I know it. But, oh, I'm gonna miss you, honey. Oh, I'm gonna miss you. Oh.
I just love to watch you. Whoa!
Hello, anybody home? Welcome wagon, come and get it.
Hello, Rose.
Mr. Hubbard, I didn't expect...
Grace took a turn for the worse, and, well, she's out of pain now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We're-
People at the club asked me to.
Well, Rose, why would you do such a cruel thing to me?
Well, Blanche, there could be two explanations. Either I was getting back at you for taking my earrings, or... Oh, who are we kidding? That's why I did...
Rose, what is this? Yellow eyeballs are staring at me.
Those are egg yolks, Blanche. Blanche, you are exhausted. You have to sleep.
To sleep, perchance to dream. My God, what a wonderful life. Oh, I'm getting so good I can't
Go time. Honey, now don't worry. Just lie down. Come on, get into bed. We'll start timing the contractions.
I think one's coming on. Oh, yikes!
Blanche, cut it out. I'm trying to get some sleep.
Ma, Becky is in labor.
Exciting.
Eat.
That's amazing. You people eat with two little sticks, you never miss a bite. My people drop half their meal while using a fork, a spoon, and a loaf of bread.
So.
Exactly what is this stuff?
Oh, Blanche, how do you feel about performing in front of a video camera?
I think it's all right as long as you've already had at least 3 dates.
It's for my video class. My final project is a day in the station. I usually listen to WXDC, All Talk Radio, but this morning a little voice told me to turn the dial, so I did, and I tuned in right in the middle of this contest. They were looking for the 12th caller. Well, 12 has always been my lucky number, so I pulled over and I got my change ready. I always keep 2 dimes.
You know.
I know.
Hello, Judas.
Forgive me, Rose. There have been so many possum explosions lately, it's hard to keep track.
So what was this great disappointment in your life, Rose?
Butter. I wanted to be Butter Queen.
Oh, yeah. What an actress. She was so good in Gone with the Wind.
Blanche, you keep that up. You won't have that much time left.
Hi, Blanche. Sophia, what are you doing here? I'm here for your surprise birthday party.
My what? What? You didn't.
Of course we didn't. Ma, there's no party. Maybe I should take you home now.
Where am I?
Dorothy, please.
Hello, Mrs. Barnack.
Mrs. Bornak is a teacher, Mr. President.
Do you have any suggestions, maybe, on how we can help with this education thing?
Bush.
Well, it's good to know.
Oh, Laszlo, just one more thing. You know that famous Picasso painting, Nude Woman Playing the Violin?
Well, of course.
Well, originally it was called Blanche Playing the Violin. Only it wasn't a violin. You think about that the next time you're standing around with your chisel in your hand.
Go with me off this plane. What was that?
Oh, that was them shutting the door.
They shut the door?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Candy. I'll be your flight hostess. Please review the information cards in your...
I want to propose a toast to Dorothy Zbornak, who got an A in her French class, proving that you can teach an old dog new tricks.
And if anyone knows about tricks.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Or should I say...
Music. Did they land on their feet during the dismount?
different people have different strengths. It's just impossible to tell, but anything over a 9 is excellent.
Over a 9?
Oh, look. Oh, Blanche, you look beautiful.
But do I look like a mother?
Are you kidding? From the side, you look like you're about to drop twins.
Blanche, relax, honey. You look lovely.
Well, it's just that I'm so nervous about seeing Becky after such a long time, you know. I want everything to be perfect.
It will be.
But for you to be happy.
I wish you all the best.
Oh, I hope you two will just be so happy together.
I am going to throw you and the widow Spencer the best wedding you ever saw.
No, we don't want any fuss. We're planning on getting married in the Bahamas.
No, I will not hear of it. Hollingsworth has to get married in style.
Oh, I don't want to impose.
No, we'd love to have the wedding.
Will drop dead.
What I mean, Rose, is that if you decide to raise this child, I think I'd like to help you.
Really? Now, wait a minute, girls. If you both feel you want to raise this child, why, I might even consider it myself.
But I thought you said you didn't want to be a mother again.
But I meant by myself. As long as...
The paper. It isn't about winning the award next year.
There now, that's the spirit.
It's about getting that dead woman's name off of this one.
We have to talk.
There is nothing for us to talk.
We had such fun. You know, Barry is exactly as I remembered him.
Come on now. After 35 years, there must have been some surprises.
Well, a few. You know, his hair's a little thinner. He's put on a little weight.
But is he still your fantasy lover, or has the fantasy become a reality?
Well, not exactly. You see, Barry Glick...
Stab me right in the back.
Oh, come on, Blanche. Did you really expect us to turn Laszlo down? You said yourself it was a chance to become immortalized in a classic work of art.
Horse pucky. You went for the same reason Rose went, to get your hands on my man.
Mail is forwarded.
Thanks, I'd appreciate that.
Oh, Rose.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Adi. I guess if you're going to relate to a child, it helps to have the mind of a child.
Blanche, where would you get a crazy idea like that?
Looking at you takes my breath away. Hair as shiny as the dew on a field of sunflowers. Eyes that sparkle bluer than the Mississippi. And the prettiest smile on either side of the Mason-Dixon line.
Didn't I tell you I know you can't tell it from the way I look, but it's true.
Okay, Blanche. I forgive you.
Oh.
Dorothy, I've got the thing I want you to look over.
Oh, the thing. Fine, I'll look at it later.
Charity. Sold. For $4.
Well, it's degrading if you don't hit double figures.
I really appreciate your bidding on Dorothy. It's for a good cause. You'll be rewarded. Not in this lifetime.
Forward to our times together. You truly are a considerate, compassionate, understanding woman. A lovely woman. Delicate, innocent, enchanting.
Ponce de Leon anti-aging cream. I'd sue.
These Bornak, how could you? Oh, look, they have airbrushed liver spots all over us.
His memory. There's Charlie, my husband, not Charlie, my granddaughter. But you'd know that if you were still awake. But then today, I found that the lies I've been telling about Charlie are hurting Charlie. Husband and granddaughter, respectively.
Pajamas. No, it's not that. I
forgot to say my prayers.
Oh, Rose, God wouldn't mind if you skipped a night. He's very busy these days. Most of his free time is spent talking to Pat Robertson.
Hello, God, it's me.
Morning, ladies. Hey, the way you leave that back door open, any idiot could walk in here.
And the idiot did.
So, Blanche. Ba-ba-ba-boom, huh?
What?
Last night with Ted. Cha-cha-cha. Tango, tango. Ole, ole.
Oh, me too. Look, why don't we just forget the whole thing?
What? No one's calling anything off. It's not our fault the man is sick. It's not our fault the man is getting weaker by the hour. It's not our fault he needs a rare blood transfusion.
Did you say a rare blood transfusion?
Yeah, I overheard the doctors talking. In a day or two, he'll be
You're right, Blanche. These naked southern guys sure can dance. I don't think she's coming down, Rose. You know, I have a good mind to just strand her here. Can you believe that woman?
Hey, Dorothy.
Stage I never did with my husband.
Dorothy, what a thing to say.
Oh, my.
It's a mess.
We've been robbed.
Oh, boy.
Shh, shh, be quiet. They could still be here.
Who? The Supreme Court. Who? The robbers.
Done. By the way, was that a real English Bobby spanking you there in front of Big Ben?
Now, ladies, would you like to meet the other contestants?
Oh, look. There's Guy Corbin. Oh, what a hunk.
Oh, that man makes my Ovaltine.
You're a Yankee, Blanche.
Oh, no, this can't be.
A Yankee Doodle.
There must be some mistake.
You are that Yankee Doodle gal.
Let me see the certificate. I want to see with my own eyes that my great-grandmother is that thing you said.
A Yankee.
All right. Who put the Raisin Bran in the refrigerator?
I did. Do you have a problem with that?
Yes, I do. I have two problems. I just wish there was something more we could do for these people.
Especially the children.
Yes, I know. I'm supposed to look after their spiritual needs, but even I can't help thinking they have other needs that are far more pressing. Well, I'd like to thank you all very much for coming. I wish you every blessing for the new year.
Merry
Be like school.
I have already read the book for the class, which is interesting, and I've also completed all the assignments for the class. Plus, this is a special report that I have written based on the extra research that I have done for the class.
We're never going to beat you people, are we? Now, I might be responsible for the decision you're making was too much.
Dorothy, this is crazy. It's not like you pushed me toward this decision. You didn't even know I was thinking about it.
Blanche did. She saw it in your eyes.
My eyes?
Frank, you're a very special person. I knew that the moment I met you, and I realized you felt the same.
See? Well, we've been married for 18 years. And up until then, everything had seemed so perfect. And then one night it happened. He came home, had dinner, walked upstairs, and went to sleep. I went into the bathroom and cried my eyes out.
You can't run over here every time you have a problem. I'm not your mother. I'm not even your wife anymore. Now, Stanley, it's time that you grew up. Happy birthday, Peter Pan.
To this right now and then once every 2 hours. You give him plenty of fluids. He doesn't get dehydrated. Yeah, and I'll check back on you tomorrow.
When are we supposed to sleep? Not that I mind. I was born to heal.
Heal, Blanche.
Welcome back to motherhood, ladies. I'm sure you will do.
That's a mighty lousy pizza.
Ma, you never tasted it before?
No, and I never will again.
What the hell are you doing?
Sorry, Si. You can't pay.
Of course, Rose. You know, like windshield wipers.
So they work.
I assume so, yes.
You think you could be a little patient, Jamie?
Look, I know things move kind of slow here at Sunnybrook Farm, but we do have a plane to catch.
Into the kitchen.
What?
You heard me. Into the kitchen right now.
Paws were too big and that the other dogs would laugh at her.
Well, they did. They used to bark and point at her.
Everybody pointed at her. You made her wear a bonnet and matching booties.
Don't change the subject on me, Lily. Honey,
Either. That's why I came back.
I thought you understood. I can't break up my marriage. Not now. Not at this stage of my life. If things didn't work out between you and me, I'd be alone. That kind of risk is fine when you're 40. But I couldn't do it today. I'm too old for that, Dorothy.
And the risk shouldn't...
Months, but I finally made it to Miami. Will you listen to me just running on? Tell you what, you tell me your sad story over breakfast. Good night.
I couldn't survive out there, but I'm learning to survive here. Which reminds me, hold on to that.
Wait! I'm from the thrift shop. Somebody called about donating some old stuff.
Oh, yeah, right. These boxes over here. Oh, wait a minute. This beat-up old thing must be for you, too.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, let's go celebrate.
How much longer are we going to circle the airport, Rose? You want to bring this baby in?
well, when she took the puppy to get his shots, the vet told her the bad news. He said, Mary Jane, this is no chihuahua. This is a rat.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, come on, Ma. You can't be serious.
Sarah is dying. It's terrible, but I can't change that. And I really care for Marvin. And if we can all be happy together and not be alone, what's wrong with that? Last week I left him a stool sample. If I can talk to him about that, you can tell him your
Leonard, help me out here. Where on that diet
Are you saying you're upset because the reunion went great and your sorority sisters looked wonderful?
Well, of course not, Rose. That would be childish. I am upset because I was not the center of attention and nobody said I was the prettiest.
Oh, come on now, Blanche. I mean, what difference does it make?
Oh, Dorothy, you could do that, Rose. Why do you make up stories?
It wouldn't feel right to live anymore, you know? If a kid dies, it wouldn't feel fair to live.
Sophia, Dorothy's not dying.
How do you know, Rose?
I know.
Oh, now, honey, she's right. I know, too, and I'm a writer.
Hi, Ma. What you doing?
Thinking
About what?
about wind, water, rocks, man's place in the delicate balance of nature's harmony. Where we're going, where the road ends.
Gee, Ma, I never knew you were so philosophical.
I'm not, so it's damn infinity.
No soul. This was after I bought her beef sticks and spreadable cheese from Hickory Farms.
Rose, everywhere you look, the rich take advantage of the poor. How can you deny there are inequities in this society?
Well, sure there are inequities.
Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz and the Ricardos, the Mertzes. Oh, don't tell me you never saw I Love Lucy.
No. I never watched much TV till I moved in here. I mean, Charlie and I never even had a television. We talked about getting one, but Charlie said it wasn't perfected yet.
Sounds dead. buttocks tight. Oh, forget it. I'm so proud of you, Dorothy. You're just doing beautifully. Nobody would dream you have a fear of flying, unless they happen to glance at the bruises on my forearm.
Thank you, Stan.
Blanche, would you care for something? Doesn't look like you're fighting the battle of the bulge.
Oh, ow. No, thank you, Stan.
Well then, I'd like to make a toast. Your attention, please, everybody. To my son-in-law and my daughter. May she be as happy with her new life mate as I am with mine.
Anymore.
You mean you can be too old?
Rodents can be, not humans.
Is that a theory, or is that based on personal experience?
Both.
Dr. Parks, there's a lizard out on the lanai that's looking awful peaked lately. I wonder if you'd mind taking a look.
Not at all.
Oh. What is this, Wimbledon? Oh, Sophia, stop that.
Oh, Sophia, I'm glad you're here. You know I'm moving in with Kirsten tomorrow. Be suit with a drop seat in the pants for Cousin Wendell. Anyway, that was part of the reason. The other part was I wanted to talk to you. I know I didn't need a special occasion for that. It'd be more of an occasion if I stopped talking. But
For your information, I'm not here to audition.
why are you here?
I realized I had no talent, so I decided to become an agent. Why Ryan O'Neal hasn't come to the same conclusion, I'll never understand. Anyway, I'm proud to announce I'm the exclusive worldwide representative of the Donatello triplets.
Jury.
In Sicily, we never went to the doctor. We went to the widow Caravelli. Whatever you had, she had a cure. She was best known for this green salve she used to make to treat ear infections. One day, she gave a batch to Salvador, the village idiot.
Ma.
I forgot this. I don't want to go. Don't make me go, please.
Ma, you always loved it when we did things together. Why the sudden change?
Don't look at me. Rose is the one going through the change.
Well, that would explain the puffiness.
I need some coffee.
Oh, I'd love a cup, Sophia.
Oh, me too. Cold winter's night, but all year long. Take care of them, God. If anything happened, I just...
Rose, thanks for the lovely prayer. Now shut up and get into... How many times can you bang your head against the wall before it starts to bleed?
9.
Believe me, Dorothy, I know what you're going through. I once had a relationship with a man I couldn't get rid of. Every time I turned around, there he was, pathetically underfoot. Long. Isn't it funny? Sometimes you have to almost lose somebody before you realize how much they really mean to you. Let's go out and celebrate life. Let's go out and do something crazy.
Let's fly to Freeport and gamble all night.
Ma, we can't afford it.
I would go to pick you up. I would always talk to Sophia while I was waiting. And to my delight, I found her to be very...
hot.
Interesting. Look, ladies, I am so glad that this is all out in the open. You are both wonderful women, and I want to continue...
Dorothy, can I ask you something?
I don't know what it means. I just don't like the possibilities.
No, I wanted to ask you, do you think Blanche has been picking on me lately?
I haven't noticed.
I
Guess it's time to turn in.
guess.
You're not tired.
Not really.
Me neither. You feel like dancing?
Oh, I'd love to. I can be dressed and back in that ballroom in 10 minutes.
No, Rose.
I'll bet you were surprised when Rose called you up out of thin air and invited you out.
Yes, I was. I don't date very much. I mean, I try. I took a lot of good-natured ribbing before I left the boarding house this evening.
Hi, I'm ready.
Rose, this is I.
Dorothy! 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 Dorothy!
Blanche, not now.
If not now, when?
Blanche Devereaux. Wait. You haven't established a motive.
You want a motive? I'll give you a motive. That woman gave Kendall her room key. I saw her do it. Her plan was to seduce him to it.
What shocking news?
Blanche is pregnant.
Holy cow.
Blanche, are you sure?
I just did a home pregnancy test. It's right here.
It looks like a perfume sample.
Put it behind your ears, Rose. Volunteered for Meals on Wheels, and I think I'm really making progress with Jimmy. Although I could make more if Ma would stop yelling boo.
Boy, you're really taking an interest in that man. What happened to him anyway?
The turmoil of the 60s just got to him.
The 60s were an emotional time for all of us. And a gay bar?
Blanche, this isn't a gay bar.
Clay, now, we did say we were going to be honest with each other. All right, now, I can do my part. You just watch this. You all over at the bar? I just want to say that I would be very proud to have any one of you date my brother.
Honey, you don't do too well under pressure. No, Rose, remember the time in the coffee shop when you didn't have enough money, so you ran into the ladies' room and tried to climb out through the skylight?
That doesn't happen anymore since I switched to decaf.
Well, I would volunteer, but I'm afraid I'd be too conspicuous. Oh, good Lord, we made it.
Girls, I guess this is it. I don't know what to say.
Say goodbye. Our plane leaves in 5 minutes.
Goodbye. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Sophia, darling. Have a wonderful time. I'll miss you. I'll miss you. I'll miss you like crazy. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas.
Piano, and he'd play Christmas carols, and the children would sing along, and then Mother'd bring in some homemade eggnog and snickerdoodles. And then we'd decorate the tree. And after Daddy had hung the star at the very top of the tree, we'd all join hands and pray.
Sure, Blanche. And Goldilocks and the Three Bears is why you prefer not to sleep alone.
Well, at least we're not alone tonight.
Oh, boy. You know, there is nothing worse than being wide awake and scared and by yourself.
Oh, yes, there is.
I ran into this man at the produce counter, and he asked me to play tennis with him tonight, but I forgot that Big Daddy's baby brother, my dearest and nearest relative, is flying in at 7. Oh, this is such a dilemma. Whatever am I going to do?
Blanche, it doesn't sound like a dilemma at all.
You know, Rose, you're right. Family you can see anytime, but a one-night stand...
Twyla.
How's he doing?
I'll be honest. Right now, Squeaky Frome has a better grasp on reality.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Rose. I can see your house from here.
Really? Where?
Rose! The book is missing. If you had a car phone, this would all come together.
Dorothy's born like you might show a little compassion.
Catch me on a day when the story's about me.
What's with Rose?
Oh, Rose thinks her car's been stolen.
No, it hasn't. It's parked right outside. Have I played what?
All right, Rose, have you finished writing my campaign speech?
Check.
Sent out the invitations for the party?
Check.
Made my appointment to meet with the refreshment committee?
Check.
Good.
Well, people think we just made those words up, Susan.
James alluded to the one character in the pilot, Coco the cook. Was he going to be a regular person? What happened to his role?
We didn't know what gold we had found with these ladies, and there was just...
Well, anybody can make it sound unpleasant.
Dorothy, you are being irrational. Now, the bottom line is we're talking about your health. That is a very precious thing. The longer you put this surgery off, the more you may be risking your health. I just don't think that's a risk worth taking, do you?
That's not his. He had Buddy Klein do it for him.
This is a proxy?
He doesn't mind doing it in his own bed, but there's something about doing it in a public place.
Kind of like sex.
Maybe where you come from.
To be tied to a tree covered in honey and have a family of grizzlies lick it off. Why do I torture myself like this? Girls, wait for me!
Lawn flamingo.
In that case, we better tip the paper boy. What's with the photo albums?
Oh, I'm doing a family history, and I'm going to need your help. You know, I think it's important to tell the grandchildren about their ancestors. Give them a sense of pride in those who came before them.
Even Uncle Nunzio?
Even...
My old hand in front of my face.
That's my hand, Sophia.
Oh, thank God. I saw so many liver spots, I thought I was being attacked by a Dalmatian.
Dorothy Zbornak. Yeah, listen, I need to place another bet. I'll get that money to you tomorrow.
Of course, that's why I'm upset. I know just how you feel. It's hard losing your best buddy.
You're telling me.
Good morning, Sophia. Rose, honey, you don't have time to eat. As my campaign manager, it is your duty to spend every waking hour ensuring my victory, so that once in office, I can implement the changes needed to... Sorry about that. You get so many weirdos when you run an ad in the newspapers. Please sit down. Well, are you ladies considering taking both rooms?
Oh, no, just me. Mother lives at the Shady Pines retirement home.
Oh, the Shady Pines. I know the Shady Pines is a lovely place.
It's a prison. King me.
Ma, you can't do that.
What are you talking about? It's a perfectly legal double jump.
Yes, but I'm black, you're red.
Hey, it's supposed to be a friendly game. All of a sudden, you're playing Vegas rules. Hi, everyone.
Oh, Lucy, honey,
For anything. I love you. Good God, you're as pretty now as the day we met. You remember that first day we met?
The University Club Cotillion. Our eyes met, and I knew you were the only man for me. So when it was ladies' choice, I sent my fiancé off for some punch.
Cup of tea, Ma.
Good idea, pussycat.
Ma, you never thought I wasn't your daughter, did you?
Of course not.
Because if you want to check the results
Oh,
of...
don't talk crazy. Go in and make the tea. I'll be right in.
What have you got there?
Nothing.
What's the proper way for a lady to make an entrance on the arm of a handsome gentleman?
You look just wonderful, Mama. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, is today Mother's Day?
Why, yes, Mama.
It's remarkable to watch him make a veal and pepper hero.
Ma, you are trying to muscle in on a guy named Johnny No Thumbs? Are you crazy? He's probably connected with the mob.
Relax. If they were his friends, he'd still have his thumbs.
He's a very sweet man. Although the first time he waved hello, Sophia missed...
Hard to say. Depends how late the guys from Miami Vice want to party. Later.
I don't believe that. But then what can I expect? His father's a Yankee. I guess I really should have given him some money.
You should have given him a smack.
I don't believe in hitting children.
Fish stand at the beach. Shark! 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 Now they're out of the water, start selling. This from a woman who wears more padding on her chest than Johnny Bench.
Good morning. I can't take time for breakfast. I'm late. See you later.
Rose, aren't you forgetting something?
Sorry, Mama.
Rose, it's me.
Listen, Kate, I hear that you and Dennis are back together.
That's right. We're leaving for the airport now.
Kate, I want to say something.
Yeah?
No, not to you, to Dennis. Dennis, I want to speak with you.
Mother.
It's all right, Kate.
Is your name Dennis?
Hey, I want to be...
Sonny, sweetheart, my little cannoli.
Sophia, honey, my mama Celeste.
Of course, you remember me, Lyle Wagoner?
No, I don't think I do.
Sophia, you must remember Lyle.
Sonny, Lyle, what are you doing here?
She's very bright.
You're a witness.
Angelo, isn't it true that the Zaborniks make you live under deplorable conditions?
No.
And isn't it true that from time to time they shut off the power to the entire building just for funsies?
Why do I feel like I just fell through the looking glass?
Blanche, how can you, of all people, say something like that?
Well, Rose Nyland, I have never lived with a man without the benefit of marriage.
Excuse me, Blanche. I think what you mean is you have never lived with...
When I told her, she said, Rose, honey, you're just a little girl. You have your entire life before you and the whole world to see. Now, you wait until you grow up and get sophisticated and marry at 15 like your sisters.
But you didn't.
No, I was always kind of the gypsy of the family.
Did all that stuff come out of your purse? No, I was also cleaning out my ears. That's where the phenomen and the rain bonnet came from. Sophia, why are you in such a bad mood? Forgive me, Rose, but I haven't had sex in 15 years and it's starting to get on my nerves.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of things.
Like?
Like you.
Hardly.
Like me.
Definitely.
Like us. These past 3 weeks have been amazing.
They have been pretty amazing.
It's amazing that I just met...
Excuse me, you made a mistake. Those peaches aren't 59 cents a pound, they're 89 cents. Honesty is the best policy.
What are you trying to do, Rose? Qualify for some kind of scout badge?
Well, I can't help it if I'm an honest person. Obviously something you don't know anything about.
What are you talking about?
Well, you bought panty checks anymore. Well, I can't afford to live without that pension.
Well, honey, now let's not panic. I'm sure they can't just cut you off.
She's right. There has to be a good explanation. Honey, you'll call them tomorrow. Everything will be fine.
Well, what if it's not? What if I can't pay my own way? What if I can't afford food? What if I have to sleep outside in some park?
That signals the end of the trivia lightning round. The blue team leads with 400 points, while the green team trails with a big fat 0. We'll be right back to take a spin on the big money wheel right after this commercial message.
Oh, my God, what's happened? Is he all right?
He'll be okay. I just hate seeing him like this.
Oh, are you a relative?
I'm his wife.
His wife? He told...
I know this is going to sound odd, but we used to live here many, many years ago, and we were hoping that we could look around, you know, for old time's sake. Would that be possible?
Petrillo, they let Italians live here?
Look, we came all the way from Miami, please.
Okay, but don't...
On the wall here.
What about it?
Well, Dorothy knows a great deal about it. She studied in Rome and she lectured in Paris, and she has a very keen eye for color and light and form. She's always the first one to compliment me on my wardrobe.
Obviously, Blanche thinks very highly of you.
Yeah, she's dropping off my resume at the Vatican.
Well, not all the time. There's some other stuff. But I probably shouldn't tell you till you're 70.
Hi.
Oh, I'm Becky. Andel. Sven, I'm Dorothy.
Hello.
And I'm Blanche. Welcome.
Thank you.
Rose tells us you're getting married.
Yes, and I hope I'm good at it. I don't have that much experience with women.
A big, strong, handsome thing like you, get out of here.
Well, it was nice meeting all of...
Care about each other. We can lick any problem, big or small.
What's going on?
Oh, Rose has decided to keep on seeing Jonathan.
Fine. We're all adults here. Let the man out of the pillowcase. We don't mind if he sleeps over.
But it's true. It really is. I died and went to heaven. Well, it wasn't actually heaven proper. It was somewhere on the outskirts.
You died and went to a suburb of heaven?
No, it was an enormous train station. Like Grand Central, only cleaner.
But it does make it a lot more complicated. So, Frank, you cannot go through with this.
Dorothy.
No. It's a mistake that we would both regret for the rest of our lives. No matter how strongly you feel, Frank, I cannot let you leave the priesthood for me.
What?
You were all in the kitchen. Why did you keep asking me if I'd lost this wallet with $50 in it?
My mom, the eternal Girl Scout.
You were very quiet on the way over.
You gave me a lot to think about.
Oh, come on, you had to see it coming.
I just didn't expect...
Lucky. Not so lucky. The man in your bed is dead. What? Dead.
Oh, Sophia. He's not dead. I was just in there.
So was I. I went to put back your laundry. And I see there's a man on the bed, so I introduce myself. But he doesn't answer.
Remember, ESP, energy, smile, personality. They like me. Dearly beloved, we are assembled here in the sight of God and these witnesses to join this man and this woman in matrimony, to marry them, husband and wife.
Wanted to thank me for the work that I've been doing on the Hotchkiss project.
Oh, that's lovely. Just lovely. Especially since there wasn't all that much work involved.
Ma, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing with the sherry?
Don't worry. I'm not going to drink it. I was just going to hide it from the door.
Mother, well, she's going to find out eventually. Don't you think it's better coming from you?
No, I guess so.
Well, that's settled. Now let's get a move on.
Where are you going?
To get the toilet paper for the Weston's house. But remember, we have to be really quiet. Dreyfus will bark at anything. Oh, guess what? He says it's cold in Minnesota.
Get out of here.
Charlie, is it cold enough that if you put your tongue on something metal, it'll stick? Sure, I'll hold.
Let's just get some sleep.
Good night, Ma. Good night, Mo. Good night, Lowry.
I'm not going to be able to sleep. I'm on the wrong side of the bed.
Well, I usually sleep on the right side, and I want to be on the right side. What the hell is everyone so particular?
To the concert, so I'd realize what I've been missing. How stupid I've been.
Now will you go in and get a hearing aid?
You're too late, Ma. I already did. I'm wearing one now.
You got it? Well, that's wonderful.
Terrific, honey.
And the great thing is you can't even see it.
Oh, you're beautiful. I told you, to me, you've always had the elegance of a young Lauren Book.
In fact, except for the ring that you're wearing, nothing that you brought in here is worth anything.
How much for the ring?
$800.
Oh, I couldn't pawn this.
$900.
Take it, Dorothy.
No, I couldn't. This is the only nice thing that Stan ever gave me.
$1,000.
It's also the...
Well, then why not tease him about his taste and friends?
Oh, that must be Jerry now. Now remember the roast. I really want to nail him. So keep your eyes peeled for any oddities or quirks.
Hi, it's me, Stan.
I don't know, there was something special about him. He made me feel beautiful.
It made me feel young.
He made me feel smart.
God, what an actor.
Nance.
Welcome home, soldier.
Gallops into town. Of course, both girls are impressed. He dates one night, the other the next night. Pretty soon, he drives a wedge between them. Before you know it, the pizza suffers, the business suffers, the friendship suffers. The girls part company and head for America.
Ma, how would you like to go out to dinner tonight with Angela and me?
No.
Oh, come on, Ma. This isn't an easy time for any of us.
Forget it, Dorothy. I don't need her to be there for me. The shame is she wasn't there for Phil. When you wouldn't see me, you weren't seeing him.
That there's a part of me that nobody's ever seen.
I find that hard to believe.
If a 5,000-year-old Indian shows up, tell him I want to know more about his people.
When your brother Phil won't fight to see who gets them.
So that's what it feels like to be an heiress.
You're not cutting up the obituaries, are you? I want to make sure my canasta game is still on for tomorrow.
I'm looking for a job. They cut off Charlie.
Is how to make a fist. Let's meet our lucky contestants. First on the green team, we have Dorothy Zbornak, an English teacher originally from Brooklyn, New York. She now lives in Miami with her mother, who will gladly pay anyone who will take her out for a date.
Like Ralph Zalden, you know, the boy whose underpants you turned into a hat yesterday after school.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Barnack, but Ralph Zalden's a geek.
Oh, a student pays attention, works hard, gets good grades. Does that make him a geek?
No, that makes him a dork.
Ma, wait a minute, Ma. Did you let Billy play?
Billy.
Little boy, brown hair.
She knows who he is.
He played a little.
Ma, that was illegal.
Was. I gave him a sandwich so he'd make weight. Unfortunately, on the first play, it gave him a cramp and he had to sit out. But they won it without
Not that uncommon.
Really?
Well, you'd be surprised how many people are only 2 or 3 paychecks away from being out on the street. The suddenly poor are all around us. And once you've been knocked down like that, it's very hard to recover.
What's going to happen to all these people?
I don't know. There's no affordable housing, the rents keep going up, and the minimum wage has been held down.
Seems so.
Well, as long as you don't mean it in a negative way.
Of course not.
You know, growing up in the South.
God, here it comes. The honeysuckle, mint juleps, 3-legged dogs, you and Opie and Floyd and the barber. Take this seriously. I'm just going to do the history by myself.
Hey, keep away from that.
What are you... What's in the box?
Mexican jumping beans.
Ma.
Sorry, Hispanic jumping beans.
You don't want me to know?
I feel like working this body up into a manic frenzy.
Well, great. We still have time to get to class.
Oh, who cares about class? The circus is in town. I say we go look up the Flying Finelli Brothers.
How about a... And I have to get something off my chest.
I agree. There, that's much better.
Boy, I'll say, okay, let's go.
I am not going anywhere.
Would you girls excuse me? My girdle is killing me.
He's wearing a girdle?
And padded shoulders.
And knowing him, a sock in his crotch.
Go up and see her right away.
Oh, thank you. Oh, she's going to be all right. Stanley, come on, let's go see her.
No. You go. You two should be alone. I'll stay here and clean up. I'll stop by later.
Stan, thank you for standing by me. I don't know how I could have done it without you.
Hey.
Hit it.
Are you all right?
I am now.
can't believe this is the shuttle to St. Olaf.
I'm going to go to my room and write down my achievements. You know, it doesn't matter whether I win. I mean, just being nominated is enough.
That's a good attitude, Rose.
It's also a crock of bull. I want that sucker bad.
This is Fred. He's come to fix the air conditioning.
Oh, thank God you're here. This heat's driving me crazy.
A little of that goes a very long way.
Blanche, I'm having second thoughts about spending another evening with Barbara Thorndike.
Oh, I don't think it'll hurt to give her another chance.
Gorgeous!
Let's give us both a big hand! Girls, I am so sorry.
Oh, so am I.
Do you like some more beer?
Oh, no, thanks. I'm fine. What am I saying? I am not fine. Look, Lucas, this isn't your fault. I do not go out on blind dates. I mean, this is as silly as I have felt in a long...
I think you're gonna have to feed Buster for a while. Goodbye, Rose. And when you see me at work, don't say good morning, don't leave me those cheery notes, and please don't put on those little puppet shows over the partition. In fact, don't ever think of me again.
Devotion, honey.
Like what, Blanche? The PLO?
Do you know what I hate doing most after a party?
Trying to find your underwear in the big pile?
Follow-up interview. We have very strict guidelines when selecting postulants, so we're going to put Sophia through a battery of psychological tests. It helps weed out the crazies and undesirables.
Sorry, Ma.
Can you imagine Rose is trying to blame the whole thing on me? That woman has one hell of a lot of nerve. I'm over the hill. That's all there is to it. Guess I'm just in the same boat as the two of you. Hello? Yes? All right. Goodbye. What do you know? Floyd McCallum has taken me sailing today.